Oh, nice fish. Real nice fish.
What is up, folks at home? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a dive into early pre-spawn bass fishing. Some of the lures that we're going to use, what we're looking for right after ice out. So we're going to dive into it today. Lots of fish catches, lots of underwater footage. Let's dive into that early ice out pre-spawn bass fishing. Here we go.
All right. Do a little dangle with the old jerk bait. Ooh, that felt nice. That was literally first cast I got a fish. I do. First cast, I got a fish. Ooh, and it's not, oh, that was not a bad fish. Wow. First cast with the jerkbait, and I was on.
All right, folks, there's one bait that excels right after ice out. When the water is clear, the sun is high, bass are going to move up in the column, and that is the jerkbait, right? The jerkbait excels at eliciting reaction bites. And a lot of times when the ice comes out, fish are going to be lethargic. The water is super cold, but that jerkbait hits a feed response in the bass's brain, and it's the roll and flash of the jerkbait from distance. And then when they come up close, it's the pause that gets it, right? So that roll and flash calls them in, those rattles call them in. This time of the year, translucent baits are killers. Here we're fishing the Googan Baits Scout, and you can see the translucent color of this bait really shines. The flash and wiggle of this bait shines. It's not the most expensive jerkbait on the market, but it works. Caden has put so many fish in the boat fishing the Googan Baits Scout all the time. It's just a bait, for whatever reason, the fish really like it after ice out, and it's going to hit perfect.
Look at me, Bill Dance Jr. These are the most dangerous fish. Well, he was dangerous. Look how dark he is. Wow. If you come here. Yeah, this is definitely one that spawned. Look how dark he is. Look at that.
He's a healthy little, he looks like a mean mouth.
It looks.
He looks like a mix between a smallmouth and a bass.
Look at that, though.
He looks like a mean mouth.
I've never seen one look like
looks like
that.
A spot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like a spotted bass. Bye, little guy.
Dude, that'd be cool.
I know.
They have dogs? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that brown house.
You lived here for how long now?
They moved in last summer.
Oh.
They also had their outside light on, so. We're gonna have to get some underwater or your jerkbait. No, that's a good one.
Nah. Man, are we doubled?
Nope. I lost mine.
In the face! Alright.
You're putting on a 20. How deep are they? They're a little bit out, aren't they?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, little guy. Man, healthy. Still, that's definitely not what we put in here, but man, look at the colors on these things.
I know.
Bam. Look at that. Oop, 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 oop. Beautiful fish. Beaut. Beaut. Come here, fish. Come here. Heck yeah. On the spy bait. Look at that big old beauty. Man, that's a beautiful fish. Got that out. That, friends, is why you throw the spy bait right after ice out. That is a beautiful, big, healthy largemouth. See you later, bub.
So, there are 3 reasons why I enjoy throwing this spy bait immediately following ice out when the water is clear and the fish need a subtle look. The number 1 reason here is that rock. You can see that this lure, while subtle and those little tiny blades are spinning in the front and back, this lure flashes back and forth. And you see that flashing action right there? That is what's going to generate bites for you in this clear water. From far away, it throws out a nice action that really draws fish in and really looks natural. Number 2, these fish are super lethargic. The water is as cold as it's going to get in the spring without being iced, and that natural roll and flash really brings them in. 2, it's the displacement of this lure in the water. They follow that trail. Those spinners are like a tail action on that bait, so it's roll and displacement. Number 3 is this is a lure that is small. This is an 80 size, right? But I can throw it a country mile. The farther you can throw this bait, the better, because it's going to allow you to cover expansive amounts of water from the bank when you can't put your boat in. And when you can't get your boat in, you're kind of limited on what you can throw. So your ability to cover water throwing a 1/2 ounce bait or a 3/8 ounce bait really far on spiderweb line is drastically important, right? It helps you cover water. It's subtle. It's going to get bit. Sometimes they won't bite a jerkbait. Sometimes they won't bite a swim bait. But the spy bait is a great way to get after those fish and cover water.
So there you have it, folks. The spy bait and the jerkbait are a great combination to throw right after ice out when you want to move those baits horizontally when the sun's out and those fish come up in the water to feed. If you guys like what's going on the channel right now, give us a like, subscribe, let us know what you want to see in the comments. And hey, thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We'll see you next time.